Approaching your life with a proper mindset is one of those things that can change your everyday from a trod that is grueling to, another pleasant walk in the park. Do you know how to have the proper mindset to make your everyday a winner? Well, today I'm going to talk about it. So, let's get at it. Hey, I'm Robert Johnson. Thank you for stopping by the Legacy Gentleman YouTube channel. Once I said that the path you trod is determined by the mindset you start off with. In fact, pretty sure I said that in the video. So, check it out. Anyway, I'm a firm believer in that. You have to build yourself the proper mindset for a positive mental attitude every day. And that's the best way for you to live your life and get what you're looking for out of life. So I'm going to talk about today 3 things you can do to help start your day in the proper mindset and a can-do attitude so the rest of your day will go the way you want it to go. The first thing you should start your day off with is some sort of meditation. Now look, I'm a devout Christian, as you know. So when I say meditation, I mean something a little different than the yoga posing and the hum. For me, I start my day off with meditating on the Word of God. I'm reciting to myself the verses like, you're more than an overcomer, that God has a plan for your life, that nothing God's going to put in front of your path that's more than you can handle. And that's usually how I really start off my day. Now, if you're not a Christian, you can still try and do the same thing about meditating. But I really want you to think about this. You shouldn't try and clear your mind and all that stuff. Firstly, because it's something I'm recommending you doing in the morning. And if you're like a really busy person, you'll probably start thinking about those other tasks and work items you have to do for the day. And if you're not much of a morning person, clearing your mind, you probably will go back to sleep. What you really want to do is focus your mind on something purposeful and positive to help you take over your day and approach it from this right can-do attitude with confidence and belief in yourself. So that's what I recommend doing, starting off by meditating on something positive. The next thing I want you to do that'll help your day go well is not to fall into patterns of negative thinking or running with people who speak a lot of negative. See, look, you want this can-do attitude, and that is going to be hindered if you, firstly, are someone who kind of see the negative side of things. If you think about how long the day is going to be, it's raining outside, how your people you work with are not cool or lazy. If you have a bunch of negative things about the world and the people you come around, you're not going to really approach the day in a can-do attitude, and you're not going to be uplifted like you were when you started off meditating on stuff positive. And conversely, you don't want to be around as much as you can people who are negative. And look, if you go to work and you have to interact with people, there's definitely going to be a lot of negative people and they have negative stuff to say. But you, gentlemen, are aiming to be legendary, so you cannot fall into that negative trap. So you don't be negative and don't congregate with negative people. And the last thing that I really think is going to help you approach your day with a positive can-do attitude, that is to set goals and then accomplish them. So you want to set goals that are your personal goals and professional goals, put them on a checklist and then check them off when you knock them out. That'll give you this little dopamine hit and you will actually feel better as you're knocking out stuff during the day. And that's important to start your work day with that, but I want you to extend it to your home life. If you got a family, you've got a wife and got kids, the first thing you should do when you get home is actually not go work, not go sit down and pop on the TV, but actually spend some dedicated time with your spouse if you have one, with your wife, and with the kids if you have them. Give them each just 60 seconds. Just give them 1 minute of time and then put that on your list and check it off. And then instead of sitting down and watching TV, watching too many YouTube videos, after this one. Actually try and get some actual stuff accomplished for your life around the house, to fix something, help your kids with homework, or actually work on that business you've been promising yourself you'll start. Just knock something out from your list, check it off, and get that small win. And when you go out through the day, building up these small wins at work, and you continue that when you get home, you will just stay in an attitude of positivity because you are knocking stuff out. This is the goal here. We want to be someone who has a positive, can-do attitude throughout the day. And the way you do that is really how you wake up in the morning. Recommend you wake up in the morning, you meditate on something positive. If you can, get to the gym, or get to the gym some point later in the day. After you start off with this meditation, throughout your day, make sure that you are positive and not hanging out with the negative people. And then lastly, throughout your whole day, have a list that you're checking stuff off, accomplishing things. This will help you reinforce this positive attitude and get you on a path to accomplishing great things all day. Gentlemen, if you liked this video and found some of the information helpful, I ask that you would like and subscribe to this channel, and maybe share it with someone else who you think could use it. Maybe that negative Nancy or Ned that's trying to be negative all day. Share it with them, and hopefully we can get them on this path also. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.